her brother first, not his brother first. She knows this. If she tell me he make any mistake, I can talk to him. I can change.
If you and your partner cannot solve your issues together and you need an outside party to come in and solve your issues together, then that means you and your partner are never going to grow. Because it means that whenever you have an issue, you're always going to go to the brother. That doesn't make any sense. If Mahmoud's brother knows that Mahmoud is still young and immature and he doesn't understand relationships and all that kind of stuff, well, then he's never ever going to understand if his brother's always babying him. Mahmoud has to go through experiences so he can mature, but then again, at the same time, not everybody matures from their experiences, which is why a lot of people in this world lack maturity, because they never actually learn from what's gone wrong in their life. They just want to victim blame and all that kind of mumble jumble boring stuff, if you dig what I'm saying. And then that's how they end up on 90 Day Fiancé. You know what I mean? But the matter of fact is, though, okay, it's nice that the brother's there. It's nice that he's there to guide and all that kind of stuff, but this is not the way. Okay, the brother cannot be the heart and soul of the relationship. You know what I mean, okay? It just doesn't work that way. And at the end of the day, to be honest, when it comes to the relationship between Mahmoud and Nicole, no one can save their relationship. Because the matter of fact is, Nicole is someone that believes that she has the ability to convert to Islamic religion, but then yet wants to say that she's not orthodox, she's unorthodox, and she wants to live her own life. But yet she converted because she was marrying a man that was orthodox. Nicole effed up more than Mahmoud when she married him. She effed up more when she's accepted to be with him. Because at the end of the day, he was always going to be exactly who he is. Her, on the other hand, she was halfway there of changing, but she wasn't really there of changing, just what I'm saying. And that's why when she decided to become Muslim, she was like, oh, I'll just become an unorthodox one, while she was about to marry someone that is an orthodox one. Make that make sense. Come on, man, don't mess about with me. But listen, before we continue, we get into the rest of this freaking madness, like the video. Thank you. You can subscribe as well, but yeah, like the video, yeah. But with that being said, let's get into it.
How would you feel and what would you do if Nicole was talking to another guy online?
Wow, like, can you imagine the host is actually she's actually doing her job, asking a good question?
I'm not going to be happy, yeah.
Let me tell you something. I think you're so scummy.
Debbie, close your mouth. God damn, close your mouth, Debs. Close your mouth. But Gabriel, though, like, yo, he just came in like, I thought you were scummy. Like, what the hell? To be honest with you, I really wanted to see or hear Mahmoud really elaborate on the question, do you know what I mean, of what would you do? But obviously he said he wouldn't be happy. We know he wouldn't be happy. We know that he'd be absolutely peed off because Mahmoud does not know how to control himself. But hey, let's get into this whole Gabriel thing, you know what I mean? Because goddamn, Gabe came in with some madness.
Words from my wife.
Words from my wife.
Mahmoud has everything in a man that I would never want. You're never gonna change. Never gonna change.
It's okay. It's no big deal. Okay.
Of course it's not, because you're never gonna change. You're never gonna change.
Listen to me. I didn't ask you to change yourself.
I mean, listen, Mahmoud brings up a very good point. Why are you talking to me about changing? Like, bro, like, who are you? Like, what made you feel like, or made you think that you got the right to tell me about change? Like, who are you? You know what I mean? Like, you know, because the fact is, my issue is that they keep talking about how Mahmoud is never going to change. But does Gabe realize that for a relationship to work, both parties have to want to change? Both parties have to be open to compromise? But we're not dealing with a relationship like that. We're dealing with a relationship where Mahmoud has always been Mahmoud. You know, an Orthodox Muslim man from Egypt. Okay? Nicole has been, I don't know what religion she was before, but, you know, an American woman who went to Egypt and decided to marry someone that was from Egypt, right? And at the end of the day, she knew exactly everything that was required, or at least should have known everything that was required to marry the man. In fact, not only did she marry him like after him proposing after a week, but she then tried to live there, it didn't work, and then went back to the States and then decided to come back and try again. We can put as much blame as we want towards Mahmoud, but in reality, Nicole is her own problem because she made the choice to try again. Why? Because maybe at the time she was convinced that maybe she was ready to change and adapt to exactly what Mahmoud required, and obviously in a wife based on his own religion and culture and all that kind of mumbo jumbo, right? But then when it happened, Nicole decided to change her mind, and that's it. Like I said, the change should be from both sides. The change should not be projected just to Mahmoud. Makes no sense. But if anything, if the change should be projected anywhere, should definitely be more Nicole than Mahmoud. I only say that because of Nicole has been there so many times and tried so many times. She should know by now how he's always going to be. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm just saying, but anyway, whatever on it. We continue. What do I know? I'm just a YouTuber.
My advice to Nicole is to get a divorce.
I mean, listen, 100%, but Nicole shouldn't be getting divorced because of Mahmoud's character or Mahmoud's behavior. Nicole should be getting divorced because she's never going to be open to becoming a woman that is a woman that Mahmoud seeks. And therefore, she should also get divorced because Mahmoud will never be the man that will allow her what she wants to be. Do you see what I'm saying? Like...
You can find somebody that has the same views as you. You see, it's a joke for them. There you go.
Because you say what you know Mahmoud well. How you know Mahmoud?
Oh, it's easy. He watched a TV show like all of us and then had his own judgment. That's how he knows Mahmoud, you know what I mean? All I know is that Gabe's whole perspective is wrong. What he's saying is right, but the way he's... Nah. Because the issue with him is that he's biased because he just doesn't like Mahmoud. When in reality, he's blinding himself from the fact that Nicole was the one that has made the choice to be in Mahmoud's life and made the choice to allegedly try and be with him and all that kind of stuff. But in reality, Nicole is her own problem.
You tell him change what?
First of all, how many times did Mahmoud ask for a divorce?
And how many times did Nicole not take him up on his offer? How about that one? How about that one? Do you know what I'm saying? How about that one?
If you keep asking for a divorce, then do it.
He changed for you or for Nicole?
I think that he has qualities to change.
I ask you now. Reply my question. Don't.
I love the brother, man. I love the brother. Change for you or for Nicole?
Ask me another question.
Nicole, you need to find somebody with an open mind that has the same beliefs as you, because you guys don't have the same beliefs.
Well, Mahmoud also needs to find someone that's going to have the same beliefs as him. It goes both ways, not just one way. I don't know why he's so uptight about protecting Nicole, to be honest with you. She's not the victim in the situation. She's not innocent in the situation, okay? She is just as much to blame as Mahmoud. But hey, Gabe seems to know best.
Let me ask this, Nicole, do you and Mahmoud have the same beliefs about how a
Come on, man. Really asking this question now? Are we really asking this question?
Muslim woman should act?
No. No, we do not.
So why are you still with him then? Why are you still with him? Why are you still with him? The fact that she acknowledges that should tell you something. But nah, you know, Gabe wants to be there in Nicole's corner. The fact is, nobody should be in either one of these two corners because both of them are wrong for being with each other. It's just that simple. Mahmoud thinks that he's going to be able to finally change her so she becomes how she wants her to be, and she thinks that Mahmoud is finally going to allow her to be how she wants to be.
No, we do not. He's incredibly orthodox, and I'm not.
Time exchange.
So, you see what I mean? You know when somebody knows the problem himself, but yet doesn't acknowledge the problem, but they'll continue in the relationship even though they know the problem. Make it make sense, but you can't make sense out of freaking BS. In fact, you can't make out of sense of anything that Nicole does. It's as simple as 1, 2, 3. Like, come on, man. Anyway, we continue.
To cover her body, I don't like it. People seeing her, my wife body. This is me.
I mean, listen, he's asked a simple question. When it comes to America, is he still going to expect Nicole to fall in line and cover her body? And he's saying yes, because this is a part of who I am. This is me. The fact is, Nicole's sitting there listening to this man say that even when you come here, even when I come to your country, I'm still going to want to demand the same respect that I want. In this moment in time when Nicole's hearing this, if she knows that she's not going to obey what he wants, Nicole should be like, you know what, forget the visa, forget the situation, let's break up, you stay there and I'll stay here. But does she do that? No. She does not do that, she still wants to stay in a relationship. So therefore, people cannot keep going at Mahmoud as if he's the problem, when in reality, Nicole is her problem. She is her own problem. She has the power to break up with him, she has the power to not be with him and all that kind of stuff, but yet she has this defiant thing where she's like, well, but I want him and I love him, and because I want him and I love him, I believe that I can finally convince him to accept me the way I am. Listen, if somebody isn't going to accept you for the way you are right now, they never freaking will. And your relationship will never be solid. A good foundation of a relationship is knowing that from the moment that you meet each other, you already start to accept each other for who you are. If there's already judgment and there's already an element of control from the very beginning of a relationship, that's when you know your relationship is going to be freaking toxic. Hey, man, ain't nobody want to talk about that, though. People been letting that stuff go over their head, though. Bloody hell. Anyway.
Nicole, con todo el respeto, pero si tú te consideras musulmana, ¿por qué estás vestida así? Estás hermosa. Pero sí quiero entender por qué entonces estás vestida
I mean, listen, man, let's keep it a buck because Nicole has no respect.
inapropiadamente para tu cultura.
Because I am not like Orthodox, I don't believe that the clothing has anything to do with my religious beliefs or my spirituality or.
I want to know what Nicole's religious beliefs are. That's what I want to know. I really want to know that.
Anything, and I will continue to do what I want, say what I want, wear what I want, and I don't give a like what anybody thinks about that. Like, there's more than one way to be.
I mean, listen, if I'm in a mood right now and I'm listening to what she's saying, break the relationship, break up, break the relationship, because she's telling you that she's never going to change for you. She's never going to be what you want her to be. Point blank, period. But hey, man, sadly for us, we know that these two are back for another season of 90 Day Fiancé. So I guess we'll see when they freaking return. With that being said, though, please, make sure you leave a like on your way out and a subscribe. Peace.